Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of Wizardry 7. So we're playing the DFortae difficult mod. We are playing easy, but we're doing an Iron Man run. And let's make sure I got the right save game file to load here. Alright, looks like it's called E10. So I have not played since last stream. Let's give a quick update here. It looks like we're level 4. And we have a Lord, Ranger, Priest, Ninja, Psionic, and Mage. Alright, I have no adventure spells to cast. Hey there, Jimmy. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How are you doing this afternoon? New City Library. Try to take the book. Who has the highest dexterity? Probably the ninja. Nice. Got our book. The Witch's Tale. Ah, yes. That's for much, much later. Hey there, Hametic. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Doing great. You're enjoying your tea. All right. Jimmy's making chamomile tea. No caffeine, so you won't stay up all night. Yeah. That would get you, unless you drink tea and coffee all the time, then you're probably used to it. Okay, he's friendly, thank goodness. So, I have like hardly no money. Let's see. Lord has a broadsword, which is pretty good. I could buy him an offhand weapon, the base lard. He could throw butterfly axes too. I could work on throwing. Those are really heavy, but they do some good damage. And then we could do a crossbow. Crossbows do good damage, and then Ninja could throw javelins. So we got lots of good options here. I'm just low on money. Okay, let's get the base lord. And then shurikens are pretty good value. Buy those. Javelins. Can only throw those from your primary hand, but they have a good chance to hit and do pretty good damage. Hmm. Let's go ahead and get some. Okay, and then while we're here, we're going to say archives. You have green tea this time, Hom? Jimmy says, if we kill too many ratkins, will this guy be hostile or something? Yeah, he is. He is in a certain faction. So if you end up getting that faction or alliance against you, yeah, he won't want to talk with you. Hey there, Moody. Welcome to the stream. How are you? You're 5 out of 10. Okay. I'll be really surprised if I ever hear you say a 6 or higher, Moody. So far, I think I've only seen 4s and 5s from you. So hopefully you'll have a 6 or higher someday. Okay. Looks good. Yeah, exactly. The 5 out of 10 is better than the 4 out of 10. Oh, that's because of your work situation. Ah, gotcha. So until your work situation improves, you're going to be a 4 or 5 out of 10. That's a bummer. Mom says after the stream, it'll be a 6 out of 10, of course. That's kind of you, Ham, but not sure that would be true. Okay, we're fighting some Gorn. So, do we want to do some artifact training? Probably not in this fight. Let's get a bless going. Probably just throw. Sonic Fire, Power. We can do up to Power 3, but let's do Power 2. And then Magic Missile Power 2. Ooh, nice. Critical with the Javelin. We trust it'll be a good stream today? Yeah. It will be. Ouch. Hold on. Do we have healing? No, we don't. Okay. Whipping rocks. How about that? Knocked them out. And then woke them up. Critical. Nice. Level 5 priest. 5 hit points. Yeah. Okay, he has enough swimming. Now we can focus on that. Let's get his theology boosted. think probably enchanted blade. Web would be good too. I made web use missile resistance, so it can work on some things that most, like paralyzed, won't work on. I think we'll probably get more out of enchanted blade though. Hey there, River. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? You did get the difficult remaster to run, but did not see a DFortae mod on the title screen. Okay, you're not pointing to the right directory then, because you should see that. You should definitely see that, Moody. Something's not right. You're probably just running the vanilla version. No worries for you, River? That's good. Oh. Yikes. Okay. This is a lot to deal with. Let's throw flash powder. We're going to do a double flash powder here. And then a bless power 3. Fight. And then you can hit this group with magic missiles power 2. I don't want to risk power 3. Got some blinding going on there. Nice. They're critical. Well, start of a new week, indeed. A key. Iron key, maybe? Well, we'll have to cast Identify, evidently. Pewter, another pewter key. What in the world? Okay. One by one, the ratkins disappeared. Tom says, that's right. Chopped them down. Okay, let's... How much money do we have? We can get one more batch of javelins and shurikens. Leave me alone. I should buy some flash. Oh, it's $4.50. I was gonna buy flash powder, but I can't afford it. Javelins. There we go. Okay. It should last us for a few fights. do I want to do this? This could be hard. I think these might just be Savant Guards, though. I don't think they're troopers. How long is Saztam gonna be in Germany? I don't know for sure. I thought he said a couple weeks. It's either a week or two. When we play Wizardry 7, noticed even though you thought you were in the decent your save games went to mounted. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. It's only one. This should not be a problem. You should go down pretty quick. Critical. Javelin got him. Level 5 psionic. Ooh yeah, intelligence. Still don't have enough swimming. Okay. Some good choices here. I think I'm gonna get silence. Mage level up. Dex and 1 hit point. It's definitely not enough swimming. Ice balls available. Conjuration. Crush. Wow, we got lots of good choices here. So let me think. Is water. What does he use in from water? Not much. Air. Air pocket would be good. Missile shield. I think I'm gonna get conjuration. Overlaps with magic missiles, but the other option is fire shield. Conjuration. I'm gonna get conjuration. Sometimes when the rest of the party is paralyzed, your conjure is the only thing that's available. BYYR. Need to know that for later. Can't get in there. Let's see if one of these keys we have will get us in there. Well, let's not waste the iron key. We'll try to force it first. Got it. And let's cast Enchanted Blade before we step forward here. Get a +1 to hit. I think we can do some artifact training here. Spell did we get? Enchanted Blade. Okay. Moody. Have you tried to do some scroll or scribe training? Let's hypnotize. And magic missile. Golden. Level 5 Lord. Yes, he got speed. Wow, he got 4 attributes to go up. And 9 hit points. That was good. Good run there, Jimmy. Good run. Working on his diplomacy. New spell. Stamina. Ranger. Let's just distribute a few points there. Jitsu. Oh yeah, he can get blinding flash. I was positive that's what I want. Yep. You have the best rolls. Indeed. More Gorn. More Scribe. We'll use Magic Missile Scroll this time. Hypnotize. Whipping Rocks. Fizzled the scroll, I think. Fizzled. Wow. We have 2 fizzles. Okay. Yeah, we're not ready for that. We'll talk to him. Songheim. Beware the dangers of the deep. We don't have enough money. We could get a braided sling for the Psionic. That increases his chance to hit. Sanity Scroll. It's not bad either. And in fact, that's what I'm going to buy. There's 4 charges in there. All the scrolls in my mind have 4 charges to make them more useful. Some stamina back, maybe. Not sure we're gonna go open this one. Let's try one of those keys. Ah, the pewter key opened it. I did not know that. I don't really think there's anything in here, but we shall see. Night Rooks. No, the scribe skill just makes it where you invoke. The way you get spells scribed into your book is you use books. So if you find a book, you can scribe that. But the scrolls are just used to actually cast the spell. even though it's called described skill. It's kind of weird. That's what the skill is. Books. In books, for those that don't know this, you can actually use them. And I believe it doesn't require any skill. So like, and it executes it as a level 6 spell in combat. So like if you're really desperate and you were waiting to scribe a book, but you want to be able to cast a spell in it, you can. The book will disappear, but it's an automatic use. So it can be, that can be useful. But you're throwing away a ton of money. And then it's just gone. Yeah, books. Jimmy says, can I use them to bludgeon my foes? Unfortunately, no. Oh, that was lucky. I have no one with skullduggery, so that's why I'm trying to force these when I can. Okay. More ratkins. Let's throw power 3. Power 2. Oh, Reggie's dead. Reggie got backstabbed for 14. These are tough. Just fight. There's another backstab coming. Ouch. Luckily the backstab Jimmy, he could take it. Sheesh. I still don't know what these are. No way. Mage is gonna miss out on some experience here. 3,200. Wow, that's a lot to miss out on. Level 5 ninja. Stab. Mage only has 6 vitality. Oh, it was a rough fight. Alright, we found some potions. Cherry bomb is nice. Okay, almost everyone has a cherry bomb to throw now. We get in a bad fight. I might do that. Locked. Jammed, okay. I wonder if that black wafer will get us in here. Nope. Can knock get us in here? Failure. Yeah, it worked. Treasure chest. I better do knock again to open it. If that'll be my only way. Nice. Alright, we got some goodies. Breastplate. Nice. Goes on you. Other leggings. Upgrade for you. Feathered hat. It's a downgrade. I can't wear it. Okay, we'll sell that. Fiddle of Holding. Okay, that'll be worth some money since we don't have a bard. Ring of Resounding. Level 3, shrill sound, 12 charges. Nice. Let's go into the Ranger. Let's see what this book is. Spiked Shield. We want to train our shield skill. +1 armor class. Let's do it. Actually, let's give that to the priest. That makes the most sense. Okay, and then helmet, steel helm, nice. Ranger can wear that. And then the book we need to identify. Book of Fables. Ah, it's the Witch Tale. We already had one of those. That's what we got from the Savant statue thing. So the other one? Confused. Where did it go? I'm only seeing one copy. Oh, wait a minute. That's the book I read and hadn't identified it yet. Okay. That makes more sense. Okay. I'm like, wow, why did I find two of those? Okay. Some good finds. Yeah, Reginald, you're right. I thought I got it there, but I didn't. I just hadn't identified it yet. Two Gorns. They're decent fire resistance, so let's mind stab them. It's only two. They're probably just spearmen, but I'm afraid they might be rangers. Silence won't work on them. Find out how much experience we get here. No, they were just spearmen. Better to be safe than sorry. Condemned area. This is where we use that one key. I'm not going down there, but... Gosh, could I do that? Could I go down there? I don't think so. I think I'd get killed. Not high enough level. It is on easy, but... I'd like to get that chest, man. If I could get that early, before the computer gets the map. I'm having a hard time with even these. That tells me I probably shouldn't do it. Crawling wastes. Where's the key? Ninja have it? Priest? Watch, it's gonna be on the Lord. Ah! Oh, okay. Blind. Plus power 5. They're pretty resistant to whipping rocks, so let's do magic missile. mind. We got 2 fizzles. Another fizzle with magic missile. Man, those backstabs are very dangerous. Okay. Other darts. Another pewter key. Alright, let's give the snake dust to someone else, like the priest. Wow. Yeah, I know that's skeleton powder. I can't identify it, but that's how I know what it is. I do have that to throw too if we fight some tough single enemies. Might work. Let's do it. This is probably a mistake. See what our first fight is in here. Bugs. Less. Used up the magic missile scroll. Okay. In rocks. Should do decent. Beholden. This is gonna undo the beholden. Physical flipping rocks. Oh, poison. Got a lot of hit points. Now, are we going to be able to survive rusting poison? Yeah, I think we can. Let's go rest out here, though. How close are we to level up? 379. Wow, we're close. Except the mage. Because he died We searched that whole area. Room appears to be vacant. One treasure chest. Crawling waste. All right. I think they're pretty air resistant. This probably will not hurt them. Let's do a cherry bomb. Fight. Fire. Magic missile. Power 3. We don't want them breathing on us. Not sure if we can. Alright, priest. Can you get a higher level spell now? Yes. Magic screen's so good. Gotta get magic screen. I'd like to get fire shield, but gotta get magic screen. Guess power 4. More goodies. Some books. Jay's Rain skirt, nice. -9. Ah, but they're all males. Ah. Yeah. It's not, I can't use it. Okay. Maybe worth some money. We're definitely not going to build identifying all. Anything else? Yeah, all this, we're going to have the priest identify. But let's not do that in here. Let's get out of here. Come back in. The battles won't be quite as hard. We're leveling up quick, huh? We're level 4 at start stream, Jimmy says. Yes. It gets to a point, though, where the leveling really starts to get hard because the experience requirement's kind of exponential. So we will get to that point. Midnight Cloak. I think that increases maybe ninjutsu. Ninja can wear it. Nice. Don't want to use it. 2 on his evasion armor class. Your evasion is 8. You're getting it. Those might be static sticks. Rocket, okay. Magic missile power 4, 14 of them. So we can throw these if we want to make sure we guarantee we don't backfire them. You don't have to use them as an item. We could have the ninja throw them. The lyre, I really don't care what it is because I'm just going to sell it and you'll get full amount. In Wizardry 6 and 7, you don't have to know what it is like you do in 8 to get the full amount. Honk of Fire. This is nice. Fireball Power 3A charges 50% fire resistance. Ranger, you're going to get that. Okay. Yeah, actually, I should go sell this stuff before I go back in there. Tom says DFortae knows how to play a game correctly, Jimmy, even without cheating. It's referring to Kipper. Book of Directions, that's kind of lame, but it's better than nothing. Give us a few spell points. Jimmy says, that's true, although cheating can be a powerful ally. Ooh. Unfortunately, my Sonic, who has the silence spell, is asleep. I don't know how resistant they are. Let's get a magic screen going. They're probably pretty mental resistant, but fairy dust might work on them. Let's throw that. I'm guessing they have decent magic resistance. Whipping rocks. Hope we don't fizzle. Okay, they're low hit points. These are initiates. Good. Okay, let's go sell a bunch of stuff and then we'll come back. So we're on this side. Figure out where I'm at. I think I know. Yeah. Only Kipper would cheat and show up on time, Jimmy says. Oh, cheat at showing up on time. I see what you're saying. He's always late, huh? That's just disrespectful for people. But does he have an official start time? Like, really? Or does he just have times he normally shows up? Like if you look at his schedule, does it say like 3 and he doesn't show up at 3? What's official? Like if on his Twitch channel he says schedule 3 p.m. and then he doesn't show up at 3 p.m. Jimmy says putting them to sleep, then slaying them with one cruel blow, just like the Goldbox games. Yeah. 875 for that Jay's Rain skirt. Nice. Fiddle of Holding. 75 or 750. What else? Keep all that. Still wearing sandals? Gotta have something better than that, Reggie. Yes, today, at least for you, it's at 2100. But you can bet it will be at least 2108 or later. Ah, so yeah, that's disrespectful if he has it schedule set and he doesn't show up. Let's see. Yeah, buskins. That's an upgrade for your mage. Okay. Let's get back out there. Oh wait, I didn't sell this lyre. Priest has it. Okay. We also want to identify this. Book of Charming. Think. We already have that. No, we don't. Okay. Cool. The only thing you can count on is he never missed a stream during the holiday sickness or things like that for almost 3 years, Ham says. That's good. Usually people that are perpetually late. 2000, nice. Obviously a time management problem. Okay. Let's get back to where we were. I can find it again. Okay, I'm gonna go left. Is this it? Yeah. Kiffer is the leader of Team No Respect, Jimmy says. Okay. Ooh, an encounter. Okay, it's just birds. Birds in the middle of a room. I don't know how they got in here. He always blames the gym or the cat or the hedgehog. It's funny. He's blaming the ruffians he meets in the sun. Ooh, vampire rooks. That explains why these guys were tough. So no level up. Getting close. Alright, let's get our Enchanted Blade cast. Magic screen. Go back down in there. See if we can get one gate open. Two fairy witches. Let's see if we can blind them. Silence. Power 2. And in rocks, power 2. Oh, silence didn't work. Blind worked. Oh, they blinded me. Got one. Silence. Got it. Level 6 Psionic. Finally at 10 swimming. The has to be 66. Illusion, we could get illusion. Whirlwind. Superman. Oh, we got lots of good choices. Melt. Don't really have any attack spells on her right now. I do have Sonic Fire. Let's get illusion. Okay, question is, where did that key go? There it is. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a hard fight, I think. Oh, two skeleton lords. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. That's not good. Man, I don't even have air pocket. Cherry bomb. Spell undead. Cherry bomb. Oh no, I should do a double dispel undead. Think Sonic Fire. We can cast up to 5, but that'll probably fail. Even 4 could fail. Let's do 3. We can't even conjure except power 2. So I think I'll do magic missiles, power 3. I fizzled power 3 so many times though. Do you have any items? Nope. RNG, here we go. Odie Oaks and Skeletons. Yeah. Fizzled the spell undead scroll. That's bad. Ah, one of the skeleton lords survived. Toast. Ah, he's silenced. Okay. Okay. You have another cherry bomb. We can't cast a spell, but we can try to use the scroll. Do you still have a cherry bomb? No. You have rockets to, there's no way you can use that. These we can throw. Oh, wait a minute. I do have skeleton powder. Let's throw that at this. Moody, try to dispel that skeleton lord. Psionic, throw your cherry bomb. And then Reggie's silenced too. Wow. Light heal. Actually, the Ranger's in worse shape. Okay, here we go. Oh, ineffective. Okay, we got the Puxic Ooze. Magic missiles, ouch. Reggie's dead. Okay. Blade. Priest. All we have is light heal. Try to throw the skeleton powder at it. I don't know if that'll work or not. And then you try to dispel it again. Yeah, Reggie's just got so low hit points. Okay, Skeleton Lord's gone. Got it. 12,000 experience. Mage is going to be so far behind. Ninja. Man, he's got such low hit points. Okay. He's gonna have 5 vitality, Reggie. So bad. Yeah, 12,000 experience that he missed out on. Poisoned. The Lord might be able to rest through that poison. I'm not sure. We're going to find out. This is a really bad place to try to rest. Let's go out here. Rest down here. Whoa. Guards. Okay. Have enchanted blade. Let's fight. Yeah, the Lord's regen kicked in. Let's see. That can offset poison pretty well. Okay. Try to go back in. That was a set encounter. That's a hard set encounter. So maybe we'll get lucky and not run into any randoms. Dragon lizard. Yeah, let's try to blind it. Conjure. Unaffected by blinding. Fizzle conjuration. Hypnotized. He lost his turn because of that. Conjure power 1, can you do that? Five vultures. Ooh, breeze acid spray. Mage needs major practice. Fizzled energy blast power 3. Level 7 priest. Alright, fire Fire shield, silence, rest all. I gotta get fire shield. Low in spell points again. Like popcorn. Amulet. Amulet of Annoyance. So this has itching skin charges. I'm training out of it. Watch, we'll get done with all this, and the NPC beats us to the treasure chest. Oh, there's some Gorn Shaman mixed in with this. Yuck. I don't know if they cast fire-related spells or not. I think I should try to get Insanity going. Summon an illusion or silence? I think silence. Power 2. And then conjure. Power 1 to guarantee you get something summoned. Even then, I guess it's not a guarantee. Horns are insane. 3 stag weevils blinded. 1 Gorn silenced. Got 4 vultures. Gorn runs amok. But he missed. Slow, okay. Oh. Venom, okay. Actually, let's thrust. We need to heal. Moody. Use a cherry bomb. Psionic fire. Let's try to put these to sleep. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whole party's hypnotized except the silent. Oh boy, this isn't good. Should have done silence. Reggie, what are you going to do? But one of the shame. Uh-oh. Magic missile. Finally get silenced. Guess just fight. You can throw javelins at them. Okay, stag weevils are... Shaman are down. Man. Mind stab. Those vultures have got some good damage in. Wow. That was a hard fight. Finally, the mage leveled up. 2 hit points at level 6. Oh my gosh. And still doesn't have enough swimming. Getting all these spells that he can't cast. So we have fire shield. I don't have air shield. Freeze all. I gotta get freeze all. It's too good to pass up. I gotta get out of here. I exited the menu and I get an encounter. Really? Really? Okay. So this thing can breathe, I think. It, okay. I'm okay with them biting. Though I think they can even do critical hits. Let's see. Fight. Iron stab. Freeze all. That's expensive. Sleep. Insane dragon lizard. Spectral moth lashes tongue. Did 1 damage. There we go. Alright. Man. Higher level spell. Instant death. I think we can get Sonic Blast. Yeah, we gotta get that. Can we get out of here without an encounter? Maybe I'll get to the chest. We'll find out. Tried to go there really early. It's not going to be in there. Here we go. Oh, man. This is on easy. Any more consumables? Not for you. Summon an illusion, power 3, and then hope freeze all works. That'd be bad. 8 ghouls. We can survive to the next round. Freeze all paralyzed almost all of them. Thought they were not cold resistant. So now we can focus on these. What else? Save your spell points until the next round. Okay, ghouls, do your thing. They didn't really have much of a chance to attack. The 7 Lord. New spell. Let's see. Plus. What are we gonna get? Probably cure lesser conditions. Okay. That's all I can push my luck on the rest. Hide. Mind stab, power 5. Oh, wait. I forgot. I have Sonic Blast now. And Whipping Rocks, power 2. Okay, that landed. We're good. This is not the good treasure chest. I mean, there's some good items in here potentially, but it's not the one with the scroll. That's what this is. The map. Okay, here we go. Oh! We didn't get it. The computer beat us to it. Ah. All that resting I did. I'm doing it. Well, at least we got some of the chests. That sucks. I got scammed, Jimmy. Yeah, I got scammed. Yep, we're in Old City and we did not beat the computer. Unfortunately, we missed out. Out here and identify those other items we found. let's see. We have not gone that way. Oh boy. Not sure if I want to do, I think I'm going to do a bless. Do a freeze all. I better try to silence these. I just don't know what they are. Oh, but I need to kill these too. Okay, we got some in the back. Insane. Maybe they'll miss some turns. Fizzled freeze all. That was bad. Crawling waste stings, crawling waste. That's good. Comes the breath attack. Shoot arrows at the initiates. All right, you attack these. And getting the maps is going to be really hard. Iron Man run. So we can't fight a lot of the NPCs unless we get really high level. Yeah, that was tough, movie. Not nearly as tough as a few of the fights earlier. Let's see. Fire. Go by Palooks. And we can identify our stuff. Level 7 ninja. You got Dex. His armor class is 0 now. His evasion armor class. His anti penetration is 3. It's 2. Sleep. Where am I at? Okay, here's Palooks. Hey, DC! Wow, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Welcome, raiders. So, DC, earlier, I was checking out his stream a little bit. I was lurking. He was playing Gateway to Savage Frontier. Gotta give him a shout out, guys. DC is awesome. Thank you for the raid, DC. Pod Patrol coming in. Surrender all your treats. That's right. So welcome, raiders. I'm not high energy. I am very laid back streams, and we're playing Wizardry 7, my difficult mod, Iron Man run of it. How was Gateway? Yeah, how was Gateway doing there, DC? Pod Patrol coming in. Surrender all your treats. That's right. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, let's identify all this stuff before we try to sell, because I don't even know what they are. Gateway was fun. You know, Iron Manor like DFortae has been really good so far. Nice. That is excellent. Okay, we have all kinds of goodies we have to identify here. Amulet of Errors. This is nice. Purify Air, Power 4, 12 charges, air resistance 50%. That's pretty good. Let's give that to Psionic to equip. Had a really awesome chat with folks about old games such as Bard's Tale, Wizardry, Gold Boxing. Nice. You're about to enter the host tower. Okay. Excellent. Sounds like you're making a lot of progress. DC says in DFortae the Ranger, he created a party member for me, guys, in DFortae. That was nice of him. DFortae the Ranger has the Sword of Icewind Dale and a +1 composite longbow, so he's ready for anything. Nice. Well, thanks again, DC. I really appreciate that raid. That was very kind of you. Okay, let's see here. Identify. Silent Scroll. Nice. Need that. Let's see. Locate person. That actually will be handy later on. I need to get some maps. The NPCs beat me to a map in Old City. I tried to get there in time, but I failed. That's what I get for resting so much. You gotta walk the pupper? Okay, DC. Thank you very much. Anybody has any questions about Wizardry 7, throw them in the chat. Alright, Ankh of Sanctity. So this is karma. This is a karma increase. I'm going to sell that because it's really not worth it. And we can get a lot of money out of it. Let's see what this reagent is. Mana roots, 20% error. Well, the mage has Dragon Teeth, which I prefer. I think that's magic resistance of 30. Amulet Life gives a tiny bit of life force resistance. And I don't want to lose dodge armor class for that, so we'll sell that. Okay, we got some powder here. 5 more powder. Bone dust, okay, that does weaken. Weaken power 3. Could come in handy. So far we haven't found anything really good except that Amulet of Errors. Devil Dust. Whirlwind power 3. That's a good attack item. We'll actually keep that on the priest. So powders and bombs you can throw without having to use artifact skill. They always work. In the Wizardry 6 and 7. I guess that's it. I thought I found more than that. Oh well. Okay. Let's sell some stuff. The loots. Alright, what do we got? Let's get rid of the fairy dust. Keep that stuff. Keep all of that. I'll sell the corals. I don't have a crossbow yet. The Yanka of Purity, I think, raises piety, Moody. There's an Anka of Purity and Anka of Sanctity. And I always get them confused. I feel like, I don't know, I could be wrong. But I thought Purity was piety. Let's see. Let me look. Just to double check myself. Wizardry 7. It is piety. Yeah, I had them backwards. Purity is karma. Okay, well then this is worth it. It's worth getting +1 piety because it'll push us past 18. So that was a good call there, Moody. We can get 19 out of that. Let's see. All that we want to keep. I think I want to keep that stuff. I really don't have much to sell here. Yeah, nothing. What about buy? Do you have anything new? This is new. That's an upgrade. Get that for the ranger. We'll give him a tiny bit of, I think, air. Maybe cold resistance? I don't remember what I made that. Okay. Get a little bit of spell points back so I can identify it. Yeah, 20% cold and air. Okay. Nice. Get that. Should get that for the priest too. I think a priest can use it. Oh, they can't. Fighter, ranger, bard, Valkyrie, lord, samurai. And the lord has a breastplate, which is better. So keep that. Alright, so who's gonna get the piety boost? Priest. 19 piety. That'll give him more spell points and quicker regen of his spell points. Okay, nice. We're ready to move on. Let's see. Let's figure out where we've been. Haven't opened this yet. Savant guards. Let's use Ring of Resounding. Let's see. You definitely need more oratory training. So let's just do a bless. Kind of want to save this. Let's not use it. Sonic Blast Power 2. And Whipping Rocks Power 2. Good enough. Critical, nice. Pretty mental resistant. Running amok. Okay, anything in here? Nope. Okay. See how close the mage is. 5,600. It's not too far away. Alright, have I gone around the building? No, I have not. I've gone that way, and I haven't really gone this way either. Okay, we can't go in there yet. That's a given. We'll go ahead and go in the end. Yeah, the mage needs vitality badly, Moody. You're absolutely right. He's died 3 or 4 times now because his hit points are so low. We're not going to be resting at this end. Do you have anything we want though? Boulder sticks. So these are really strong. These do crush, the spell crush. 15 charges. I do want to buy some bananas, so we're going to use that later. Yeah. I don't want to spend all my money on that. So, haven't been in here yet. Okay, Ratkin Rogues and Gorn Spearmen. Really need some better spells on the priest. That should take care of them as long as we don't fizzle. Nice. Summon 3 vultures. Hey, a couple potions. We will take it. Nice. So what's your artifacts, Ranger? 18. I need to get him up by 2 more, and then he can start identifying a few more item types. If there's anything in here. Nope. Okay, we've been through all that then. Yep. That's the Trang house that we can't go in. Let's do a freeze all here. Your Wizardry 7 party is in the Dane Tower level 3 by the fountain. Maybe? Yeah, you're not doing Iron Man. Well, only crazy people like me would be doing Iron Man. Especially in the difficult mod. I've already party wiped how many times now? 4? 5? Probably 5. Okay, let's see. So I don't think the mage still has enough swimming. Nope, he needs 2 more. 2 more points. Okay. Been in here yet? Rat infestation. Paralyzed, paralyzed, paralyzed. Okay, let's take a look. Have we been down here? Yeah, for the most part. Okay, we have not been in here. In there, all right. We haven't been in this building. We can't even get in that building. Forbidden zone, yeah, we can. I don't know if these are troopers or not. I don't think they are. I think they're... Ooh, okay. Yeah, this could be dangerous. We gotta be careful. These can paralyze you. Man. I'm gonna try to blind them. Let's do a plus power 6. Try to make, I think they're pretty mental resistant. Just try to fight. Because the ninja might get a critical hit if he gets lucky. Summon an illusion power 3. And then freeze all. Hope it works. We freeze them. Blind failed. We got 5 spectral ravens. Blind only worked on 1. Freeze all, paralyzed 2 of them. Oh boy, here it comes. We get hit by those stun lances, man. Alright, let's put some damage. Heal. Fight. Guess we'll try Sonic Blast. Let's try freeze all one more time. Paralyze 4 of them. Nice. Spectral Raven's doing some damage there. Nice. Magic Missile, we can do up to power 5, so let's do 3. Make sure we don't fizzle. Frightened one of them. The Spectral Raven actually cried at it and frightened one. That's pretty funny. Yeah, we got really lucky that they didn't paralyze us. There we go, Mage. Come on, get Vitality. Oh, I didn't get Vitality. 1 hit point. He's got 17 hit points on level 7. That's worse than my gold box playthrough. And he still didn't get enough points for swimming. I think he might be able to survive walking on 1 swimming skill. Or 1 square. Because I think it'll raise to 10. And then he won't drown. This guy is just ridiculous. Oh, what do we got? He's getting these high level spells because he's so smart, but he's like a glass cannon. Oh man, what am I gonna get here? This is a tough decision. I made Zap Undead always work. It bypasses magic resistance on the enemy because it only hits 1 undead enemy. And it just does some pretty heavy damage. So undead can't resist this spell because it was useless in the vanilla version. So I'm using Freeze All a lot, which is the water magic. So even though I like Ice Ball and Dehydrate, that hogs that up. I mean, Air Pocket could really help protect against all the air spells. I really feel like I need some more attack spells too. You really dig this shirt, River? It's an awesome blue color. Well, thank you. Anti-magic's great too. Make the enemy fizzle. So let's see. I think the psionic has silence. The mage does not. I'm not using any of my fire spell points. We will get nuclear blast eventually, and that'll be all of our fire. Man, this is tough. I think I'm gonna get anti-magic. Man, Sonic spent a lot of spell points there. All right. So we're not doing this. Every time you put the card in there, you get an encounter. It's a way where you can grind against Savant Troopers. Let's see. Have we been in here? No, we have not. Oh, okay. Yeah, more Savant Troopers here. This is the jail. Only one. Nice. Lucky. So we can do power 4 now. So let's do power 2. We got a treant. He missed us. Okay, so the password to get in here, BYYR. So I'll talk to the Gorn guy here, Beauregard, and then we'll probably be done for tonight. Let's go get the keys. I stream almost every day, guys, for those that are interested. Let's see. Who got the key? I am in your debt. I was betrayed by a gang of assassins. Oops. Loose lips sink ships. Orc Ogre Castle. Orc with a K. Will give us a letter, so the next time we can head to the Orc Ogre Castle and do that. Jimmy got an item. Okay, cool. Save and quit. All right, guys. So thanks for watching. I'm going to see if there's anybody that I can send a raid to here. Check it out. Oh, looks like none of my friends are online, unfortunately. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.